Good morning, Facebook. Namaste. God bless. How are all of you? Happy 4th, man. It's a 4th of July, man. That independence stuff going on today. Somebody asked me, and this is funny. Somebody asked me a while back, Jerry, why do you rub your hands? I said, because it's a triggering mechanism, man. That gets me ready for the show. And I was also wringing their hands, the electric company. It's Jerry, you got the AC on, man. It's friggin' hot. And I got that sweaty glow going on up here in the loft at America's Mentor. But happy Independence Day. And it's so fitting. I was supposed to do this show a couple days ago. Work has been blessed and overwhelming at the same time. So I've been really busy with that stuff here. But it kind of fits in. It kind of fits in what I want to show today, because it's you declaring your independence. It's you declaring who you want to be. And if you don't, the ramifications of your inside world is going to match the outside world. And that came from a quote from a high school friend of mine who posted this days and days ago. I wrote it down, I kept it, and I want to just show you guys, because if you don't declare what you want and have that preamble of what you want to attract and receive every single day, life can only give you what you're feeling and thinking every day. So Independence Day is awesome. It was a founding part of this country. It's a beginning of the new cause, a new principle of life. And it's up to us now as people. We have this freedom. And there's a lot of countries that watch America's Mentor, Africa, England. They don't have those kind of freedoms. I mean, we are blessed and endowed to create virtually anything we want within the ramification of the laws. And most countries, I had to say, I mean, they don't have this kind of freedom. So guys, we all have dreams, we all have desires, we all have these ambitions in life. But if you use these words in your verbiage every single day, it's detrimental emotionally, physically, and in every asset of your life over a period of time. So I'm going to read what this person wrote. I'm going to read it verbatim. Once you develop that it is what it is mentality, a lot of things stop bothering you. Who would have thunketh? I was yelled at many moons ago. Says, why can't you just settle for what's going on in your life? It's great. Great. How's it great when you're 60 days behind on your mortgage, man? How can that be? Oh, I must be happy. No. To settle for what is basically telling the outside world, I quit. I'm okay. I'm good. Estoy bien for my Espanol friends out there. That's fine if you're telling the outside world, but what you're feeling on the inside is that emptiness. You know, we have free will to choose whatever we want every day. If that's the mentality that you have, God bless you. If you want to settle for what you have in life right now, imagine the notables out there, the guy sitting on the wooden bed infested with fleas and lice and watching all his friends die. That was Viktor Frankl. What did he do? Instead of following the herd, it is what it is, we're all going to die anyway. Let's chronicle this and show people for the future that they can have a better life. What about the Model T, man? Henry Ford. Yeah, it's great. We sold millions. We'll just leave it alone right now. He said, no, I want to create something even better and better and better. So we have that ability in life to create whatever we want. But if we don't, the ramifications, who said it? I think Maureen Dowd. I wrote it down here. Maureen Dowd said it perfectly. Even Scripture warned us about this. And it's hard for people to understand, but I'm going to read what she said. She said, the minute you settle for less than you deserve, the minute you settle for the less than you deserve, you get even less than you settled for. What does that mean? Matthew 12 said that perfectly, but I'm going to clarify what she said on that. You get even less because you think less of yourself. Therefore, you attract less for yourself. Whoso with the hath, it shall be given. Whoso with the have, what you have to give, more will be giving. And it'll be taken away because of your thought about it. Your thought about yourself, that despair kind of mindset. Does that make sense? I'll read it again. The minute you settle for less than you deserve, you get even less than you settled for. You live in a mentality of lack. And there's actually a definition for settle. It's pretty cool. Settle is to clarify by causing or impurities to sink. Impurities is basically you have your water, and they're talking about the water here, but I'm using that in a metaphor in life. The pure water is up on top. The impurities, the shit, is on the bottom. This is where I was for many moons, man. I was the bottom feeder. That's where I thought. That's where all my thoughts were, my impure thoughts about myself. Does that make sense? And most importantly, the word not in that quote, but out of the quote box, acceptance. This is where you guys can really think for yourself and try to figure out what is best for you in your life every day. Because from a mental standpoint, emotional standpoint, how we feel and think every day is what we attract every day. So if what you're trying to do is not panning out, find a better way. Find a better way for yourself. Don't accept or settle for nothing less than who you are. Because from that from being that who you are is what you attract in your life. Acceptance, the act of accepting something or someone, the quality or state of being. That beautiful word. I never accepted the fact that where I was, there was a deceased notable who was part of our country's founding who actually had that same kind of mantra. I never believed because I wasn't educated or this or that in life that I was limited. And if you have that mentality, you become limitless in your thoughts. Therefore, your attraction base increases from that. And that little lad, born in 1755 on the beautiful island of St. Croix, what a beautiful place that is. This young lad was born 13. His father split. Said, "Dude, I'm out of here. You're history, man. I'm just going to leave right now." That his mother died. And I think it was at the age of 15, I'll get more precise on that, the island was decimated by a hurricane. And he said, "No, I'm out of here too, man. I'm heading to New York." And that little lad at the age of 15 or 16 was Alexander Hamilton. Basically, he created the financial system and centralized government of this country, and in essence, stabilized it in a lot of ways. Now they kind of abuse it. You know what we're talking about. But basically, they had their meetings on Wall Street, man, in these coffee houses. He developed U.S. bonds. He developed a stock exchange. He didn't settle because every colony, every state or colony, well, whatever you want to call it, had their own monetary system back then. And he had a friend during the Revolutionary War. And his friend didn't have a son, and he didn't have a mother or father. So guess what? They kind of paired together. That was George Washington, and he took Alexander Hamilton under his wing, and he became basically his assistant. And those two collaborated together. Even when Washington was elected president, he put him in charge of finance. The first secretary, I forgot, of finance for the country. I forgot the exact title. Forgive me for that. But it gets me excited because he developed a whole monetary system for the country. He developed a pathway of commerce. And we have that same ability for ourselves. We develop a pathway to success by not accepting where we are. If you like where you are, that's great. God bless you guys. Enjoy your life. Take care of yourself. As long as it feels good, it's going to come out good. But what Alexander had in his mind was a better way of doing things. He presented it to Washington. He liked the idea. Therefore, they created the monetary system, centralized bank. The guy even went to I forgot the college. In 6 months, he passed the bar. The guy was illiterate, but he ended up edifying himself to create whatever he wanted. And most importantly, for us, it's still in place today, man. So never settle. Never settle. Independence Day should be the preamble to what you want to create in life. Use it as the birth of this country, indeed, and honor that. But most importantly, honor yourself. We have the ability to create anything we want on the inside. I'm going to read that passage. I wasn't going to go scriptural on you guys there or biblical, but it's so important because it's been so misinterpreted. And they warned us about this thousands of years ago. They said if you have something, give it and keep giving it. Because if you don't give it, whatever you have is going to be taken away. I'm going to read Matthew 12 for you. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given. In other words, your gift, your purpose in life. Give it. Give it your life, man. Give it everything you got in your life. And he shall have more abundance. They're using abundance thousands of years ago. Isn't that great? It goes on to say, here's the warning. But whosoever hath not, in other words, having the feeling of emptiness or nothing, for him shall be taken away even that he hath. Hence, have. What does that say? Your mentality. How you feel about life. Whatever you got, if you don't feel you deserve anything, your acceptance of not having enough in life, it's all going to be taken away, guys, because of your feeling about it. Hence, your abundance, your energy. They're giving us the law of quantum physics and metaphysics back thousands of years ago. These guys are out of bounds, man. These guys are out of bounds. Think about it for yourself. Don't accept what is. If you're not happy with what is, make a change. Declare it. Make a preamble in your journal every single day or in your mindset every single day what you want to have. I'm telling you right now, you move forward with that, it shall be given. So guys, happy 4th to you. I got to work today, man. I got to make some money. So America's Mentor _ on Instagram, at America's Mentor, Twitter, at America's Mentor on YouTube. We're trying to get the West Coast shows back in act, man, but Kurt and I got our schedules are all mixed up. Hopefully we'll get that going next week for you guys. But thank you for the Jackson Reels. I will see you guys soon. Enjoy the day. I'm going to give every source a blank check and say, here, guys, take my money, because it keeps my house cool, man. Guys, enjoy your holiday. Be safe. God bless. Have an amazing day.